The Jets.
They did New York Jets things last night. I hate to say it, but
listen, I know Ryan described the last two seasons as cautiously optimistic after the signing of one Aaron Rodgers. Now I'll get to him in a minute. But what's going right for the Jets since Aaron Rodgers just got there? I'll tell you what's going right. Nothing.
He ain't even been there long enough for a cup of coffee because let's not forget he went down 3 plays in last year.
Yep.
So last year was a complete wash for him.
Mm-hmm.
This year has started off, well, let's just say it, New York Jets style slow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a plain and simple fact. I mean, you're not going to win a game, going out. What was it? Let me take a look. I had it right in front of me. 4 for 12 on third down. You're not winning a game that way.
You know what, Chris? I remember what Chris Simpson said. Third down is the money down. Get down, pumpkin.
It is.
Third down is the money down. And if you don't convert on third down, you're giving up possessions and you're giving up points. That's what the Jets did last night. 4 for 12 on third downs. Say it again. 4 for 12.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to win that way at all.
It also doesn't help when there's more yellow flags on the field than a NASCAR race at Bristol.
Oh, dear God.
22 total penalties for 204 yards.
You're not going to win that way either. You're not going to win that way either. I mean,
that's
how many times have I criticized my team for being undisciplined? Huh?
Both teams were that way last night.
Exactly.
New York had 110 of those penalty yards.
And it killed them.
And the biggest issue they had is they gave up 3 sacks.
Mm-hmm. Rodgers is not himself. Because if you look at the game last night, they ran a lot of screen plays.
They did.
So Rodgers doesn't get hurt because Rodgers doesn't have the same mobility as he once did.
No, and the fact is he's still dealing with that sprain from the game in London.
Yep.
I mean,
there was a
sprain doesn't heal in a week. Trust me, been there, done that. I've had him go 6-8 weeks before. So trust me, Aaron Rodgers is not going to be himself until about the halfway point of the season if he survives that long.
If he survives that long. I saw a stat thrown up last night. Aaron Rodgers has the Packer record for 300-yard games with 62. However, he has not had a 300-yard game since 2021.
Well, he was knocking on the door of it last night, but it still wasn't going to be enough.
Mm-hmm.
When you give up 110 penalty yards and go 4 for 12 on third down efficiency,
4 for 12.
I don't care how many yards you have. That's not winning a game. Now, granted, Buffalo shot themselves in the foot last night. So come away with a 3-point win when this should have been a
blowout. Yeah, this should have been a blowout.
But unfortunately for Buffalo, they found their own holes last night.
Mm-hmm.
So needless to say, this was not a get-right game for either team.
No.
And it's showing that coming into this upcoming week for both of these teams, they both have problems.
Big problems. There's so many holes to fill for Buffalo. It's not even funny. All right? Because their lack of a running game was glaring last night.
And I mean, looking into the crystal ball, the Bills have the Titans coming up this Sunday. And the Jets go into Pittsburgh for Sunday